What is up, guys? Jake from One Hive, and it's time for another round of awesome Town Hall 8 attacks in the Elite 8 series. So let's get to it. We are going to be spanning 3 wars worth of attacks. So bear with me as I switch between the wars. But I've got some good ones for you guys today. First one we're going to look at is M Hurricane taking on their number 21. Dragon attack, but always when I show a dragon attack, I want to show something that was a little different, a little cool, because we had the attack strategy video. It's really out there how to do it. But this one was neat because look how he didn't really funnel his dragons together in the center. He let them split, but that was because it offered a perfect runway just to drop these balloons right up the middle through that archer tower, and that archer tower is going to suck them right into the core, straight to those air defenses. So it was really actually quite nice the way he did it. Rages, and for both of his sets of dragons and the balloons get the benefit of it. Right there, they're already locked onto the air defenses and they are down. A lot of dragons left, still standing in rage, some of them standing in the heel, dealing with the last few clan castle troops. But you can see with only, 4 towers left, counting that Tesla, that can even attack his dragons. This one is way over. A really nice attack. Again, I like how he took advantage of the base design to let his dragons split, to not funnel them, which is how we normally think about it and want it to go. But to let them split and to let the balloons head straight to that core and take care of all of those air defenses. That was really cool. Good job, Hurricane. All right. Next one we're going to look at is, better look at the name before I say it. I think it's Indizzle versus 23. Yeah, Indizzle 23. Like this one, a Hog Attack. Got a few back end balloons. Just drops a giant just to trigger the skeleton trap, I'm assuming there. Cleanup attack, and that's always a good thing, guys. Those skeleton can just be annoying for your hogs. Not going to take them out, but they are just something beating on your hogs. Now this balloon right here I loved, and I'll show you why. Are those 2 balloons there? Took out that archer tower. That's sort of a pathing issue for the hogs here in a little bit, so we'll look at that when it comes time. Then the second hog that got the CC lure also triggered a skeleton trap, I believe, and then he's thinking here what to do because he didn't get the full lure. He's trying to see if he got the full lure. Goes ahead and sends one more hog that goes in and gets that witch out. So there he knows he's got the clan castle lured. Brings it over to the side. Nice anchor standing over there for him. He does the witch in the clan castle technique, which is fine. Works great. Dropped a barb for a distraction. They're going to take all that out real easily. That's going to take a moment just because the enemy witch, she's going to do her skeletons, so they've got to sort of overrun her and catch up. But no problem there. He's got a few wizards backing it up, so they're going to get to the witch right here. And then he's going to send the hogs in. Now, what's great about those 2 balloons earlier is the way he sends his hog in with his 2-finger drop. Now it prevents the hogs from wrapping around the base. That break of those defensive ring, I guess you could say, is going to force these hogs to the core. Right there, Tesla's pop. He's got a heal waiting on him for that giant bomb. The hogs sort of split, but he's got 2 big groups. And the ones working around the bottom here are going to be fine. He drops a heal for them and then a nice heal up top for his larger group. Making short work of this base, honestly. The 2 giant bombs in the core triggered, no problem there. The last few defenses up top, the hogs are going to work their way around to him and take it out. As you see, he's got cleanup troops backing him up already. No problem there as far as time or cleanup. So really good job, Indizzle. I like the way you set that up and force the hogs to the core. That's a skill that will help you in Town Hall 9 as well, so keep it up. All right. Moving on, we are going to change wars here and go to the last one. This war was actually a pretty close one, which is always fun. I know these guys probably enjoyed it, taking on Malaysia Heroes, 109 to 101. So that's a pretty close war, and that's cool. Let's look at, now this name I'm going to struggle with too. You guys always make fun of me mispronouncing names. This is Leech, I guess, 1985. Taking on their number 26. A different base. The reason I want to show this one, it's a lot of giant bomb possibilities. It's spread out. It's a little something that you don't normally see. He's just sending a few hogs in. I think the top one was a tester for a giant bomb, and then he sent a few extra in on the right side just to get in, get the clan castle alert, and they end up triggering a giant bomb in the core. So that's nice. Brings him over to the side. Again, these people like to leave them anchors for some reason. He's also using the witches in the clan castle. When he drop his king, that king's probably a little early. I mean, yeah, the king can help out on that, but especially with those level 6 wizards, you got to be careful because they can take a lot of his life pretty quickly. So then he sends the hogs, and I probably would have sent them from the same side just to protect your kill squad. He sends them from the opposite side. It does work. They're just going to start working their way through the base, and then obviously as they get to those openings, those core spots where the giant bombs could be, he's going to start dropping bombs to protect his hogs as they work their way through. The king is still down here doing a lot of tanking, protecting those kill squad, but now you see that mortar's locked onto them. One of the reasons I say I would have sent the hogs from that direction. Right there, last 2 giant bombs go off, and luckily the big group of his hogs was down a little lower. He drops a heal as they get into it, right back to full health. And then there's just a few defenses left. All 3 of the giant bombs you see right there have been triggered. So now he's dropping his cleanup squad. A little early on the wizards up there. Drop them in the areas that, obviously are already void of any defensive buildings, and you won't lose any. He lost a wizard there for no reason. But besides that, really, really nice attack. A little different base, one that, has a lot of bomb possibilities. They can still be taken out with hogs if you do it right. So good job, Leech. All right, King. Let's look at King taking on number 22 in this same war. This one I debated on, guys, after my latest video, or a few videos back, about the GoWiPe rut. I debated on it, but I showed this because it was, 1, a good attack, and 2, look at this base. It literally has 1 enclosed compartment. All those walls and lines, a P.E.K.K.A. can walk right through those. I mean, he just has to weave through, in and out. He's going to be taken out defensive with basically 1 swing. So talk about a base that calls for it. I mean, when you have no compartments, it's justified. So I'm going to give it to King. Good base identification, base selection. Drops a few hogs just for the clan castle lure. They're out. That's simple. No problem there. Drops an anchor. Again, these bases all have nice, handy anchors over in the corners so that you don't have to worry about, your troops dying. You just drop 1 troop and here they come. So he's going to work them a little bit, and got that Valk in there. So, that's for a Town Hall 8. It's an issue. It's not a huge issue. Just treat it the same as anything else. You just have to overwhelm it. Good spread on his barbs there. Probably a good time to use that Barb King with that Valk being there, because once he locks on, boom, Valk goes down. So probably a good actual usage for the King there, even though the King is, sort of more important in a GoWiPe than it is other, hog attacks or dragon attacks. Golems go down. Nice long line of wizards behind them, backing them up. They're just creating the funnel. He wants the closest thing to the P.E.K.K.A.s when he drops it to be, towards the middle of the base. He doesn't want them just wrapping around. Drops a nice rage there. Probably a little early on the rage because the P.E.K.K.A.s are sort of, first they don't even go that direction, and 2, they have to slowly walk to it. So the P.E.K.K.A.s going in. They do sort of, especially this last one, sort of wrap around the base. It's okay for 1, 2. So you see that the group of wizards there, the golem's still right there close by. And again, the wizards deal with that center core. The P.E.K.K.A.s just get to walk around and do their thing. There's nothing stopping them. There's nothing inhibiting them. It's just walk time. Get to the defensive building or whatever's there, smash it, move to the next one. So on a base like that, I have to say yes, GoWiPe works. So there you go. King showed us that it does on certain bases, and this was one of them. So really nice attack, man. All right, that's all for that war. Let's bump to the current war and look at one that I noticed that I liked, and then we'll wrap it. All right, sorry about that, guys. My Clash of Clans shut down on me for some reason. But anyways, this current war, one caught my eye, and it's Digix taking on their number 20. Really liked it. Sort of a back-end loon hog attack. Just sends a few hogs in there, take out to lure the clan castle out. That goes great. And then this right here, this hog right there was clutch. That gets both bombs with 1 hog. That's beautiful. Tried it on the opposite side. The hog went to the archer tower instead of the Tesla. The reason it triggered both on the right side is because it targeted the Tesla, which means it has to go in closer because it's just a 2x2 space. So it took out both on the right side. But there is a giant bomb on that left side, so he's going to have to deal with that. Just brings the troops over, clan castle troops. We'll stop for a drink of beer while he does that. All right, a few archers down, wizards to back it up, and then right here, you'll see he's going to get the last few wizards targeted, and boom, both of them go down. So that's awesome. Then it's just time to, send the hogs in. Again, he knows that there's a bomb over on this side. backs it up with his CC full of hogs, which is awesome. Has a heal waiting on them, so any bomb damage, they're going to get healed right back up. Then they're just working their way through the base. Because all of the air defense are cored, the back end loons are nice. I mean, not that this base, all the bombs are gone. He could have brought those extra loons and done the same thing, but it is nice. It's something different, and it was well thought out. He waited till the air defense went down. Then while the hogs are still working around defenses, balloons are coming in, dropping bombs on stuff that some of them can't even hurt them, and just overwhelming what can. So really nice attack all around. And again, the balloons weren't necessary, but a nice touch that did work and was effective, and was at least well thought out with the cored air defenses. So really nice attacks, Digix, and nice job to everybody at Genesis. They are still killing it. So you guys keep it up, keep having awesome Town Hall 8 attacks, because the guys out there in YouTube land love it. I love coming to watch it. So keep it up. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Until next time, Jake from One Hive reminding you guys to suck less.